What is up, guys? We are doing prep files, and this is the first video. I'm gonna be taking you through what I eat in a day. Um, Plus, I'm gonna be yapping about um, just how my first week went of prep, as far as you know, as far as how it went. Honestly, um, right now, currently, we are boiling some eggs because usually in the mornings, usually I'll have like chicken breast, like 5 ounces of chicken breast with 2 eggs, and then I have a bagel, uh, which, by the way, best bagels in the game. Thing called David's. Yeah, David's bagels. These are the best. I have this one and the everything bagel, but I have one of those in the air fryer right now cooking up. And so, other than that, I didn't have chicken today, but I'm doing steak. I got about five ounces of steak in here. While this cooks, we'll go ahead and heat this up. Yes, before I say I'm microwaving the steak, it's whatever. I cooked it basically rare, so it shouldn't be overcooked by the time it comes out. Um, my first week of prep went by. I did check-ins on Friday. I ended up weighing in at 216, and we had a big problem. Or it wasn't the biggest problem, but it was a semi big problem. Um, because because the week before I started prep, I didn't have a scale, so I couldn't weigh myself. So we didn't have a basis to go off of uh, going into prep. So I didn't know how much I weighed. So I just estimated I weighed around 215, and I ended up weighing a lot heavier than 215. Probably like from 218 to 220 was probably most likely like a realistic weight, but I said 215. And so then the week goes by, and the whole week of prep, the first 3 days, by the way, I was starving. I was starving. I felt just like my body was holding a lot of water, and I just felt pretty bad overall. I texted my coach. I was like, "Hey man, I feel like I'm holding a lot of water," uh, and it might have been because I was sick. I was sick during the first couple of days of the prep. Um, so Friday comes around, and we we basically do our check-ins on Fridays, and I weighed in at 216.3. So our last weight was 215, and now we're 216. So we gained a pound, and you know, so I kind of was freaking out a little bit that morning of. I texted my coach. I was like, man, I don't know, like maybe I got the weight wrong. Maybe it's this and that. Trying to make excuses for myself because I followed the plan to the T. I did my training. I ate all my meals. I did all my cardio. I did my extra steps. Like, you know, but we yeah, just freaking out. And thanks to him, he was just like, just relax. We're gonna go ahead and do another check-in today, which is Monday. Well, Monday comes around, and I had again been following the same plan the whole entire time, and we followed the same plan the whole entire time. And come Monday, I weighed myself this morning. I weighed in 207.4. Yes, I woke up happy camper for sure. But this is me fasted right now before I eat. Let me see if we can get you some good lighting. See people with the rice cakes and stuff. That's my little area right there. Yeah. So honestly, can't be mad with this. I can't be mad with this. I like this angle a lot actually, but I can't be mad with how I look today because honestly, it's a lot better than how I look on on Friday for sure. I just yeah, but this is a reminder to not to not let one bad moment ruin and determine the rest of your week. Because I could have, that Monday of last week, I could have for sure, like, got into my head about it, or even Friday, because I got into my head about it in the morning, and then I ate my rice cakes, and I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna take this weekend and I'll make it my bitch, and that's what I did. I made it my bitch, and now we're on track again. We're looking pretty good now. We have a basis to go off of, you know. So I'm super excited about that. Uh, and this week, I'm feeling really good. Feeling really good. I want to. I want to by the end of this, mid August, the end of August. If I'm 207 now, I want to be at least 197 by August, which I think we can probably do for sure. 100% we can do that. Now I don't want to wait. I don't want to lose too much, weight too fast and then dig into your muscle. But you know, we're gonna get pretty shredded. So if we can get pretty shredded now, we can focus on main gaining. That's the word, main gaining. You know. Um, but yeah. So for today's first meal, I usually wake up. Okay, it's kind of late right now, but I usually wake up and I'll try to have half a gallon of water, maybe a little bit more, before having anything else. Because I use I don't know if y'all know this brand or not, but it's Colt. I can't really focus. Colt. This is a electrolyte company that does electrolytes, potassium, magnesium. It's really good for recovery, but I don't use this like all the time. I'll drink regular water first, and then I'll have a half a gallon of this, and then I'll continue drinking more water. Um, yeah, and that's for my first meal. It cooks up. Again, this time I didn't have chicken, so we're doing steak. So we're doing the 5 ounces of steak here. My bagel's about to come up, and then I have my 2 eggs. I have 2 eggs that I ended up boiling. So we'll have that for right now, and I'll put up macros somewhere around here. What they are. But after this, I probably won't eat for like another 2.5 hours, depending, because it is kind of late now. It's 11 o'clock, so I might end up just eating my pre-workout carbs before going to the gym. Because I got a couple errands I got to run before we hit the gym. So yeah. So for right now, steak, eggs, bagels, first meal, and I will see y'all boys for my carb up session. Boom, we are back. I know I did say that we're supposed to come back for our carb up meal before the gym, but I got a little hungry before then. So we're going to eat a meal before. It's like 1:40ish now. By the time I carb up, it should be like 3:30. So it leaves about an hour and a half for my food to digest, which is great before carving up for the gym. I usually never eat 2 meals before going to the gym because I don't like to feel too full. But since we're spreading them, it's so far apart, I think it should be fine. But yeah, this is meal number 2. Put macros up right here. Now, this meal consists of it's so usually I'm kind of bougie this week. Usually it's uh, shredded ground chicken. Sorry, that was such a tongue twister for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but usually it's that because it's cheap. You can just buy it and cook it. It doesn't take long. But again, we're gonna have these little steak. And a steak. We have some steak. We have some rice. We have some avocado, and then we have some pineapple as well. So for rice, right now, Coach has his eating. I don't know if you can hear him. Bring it a little closer. Bring it down. Yeah, there we go. So, Coach has me eating. He has me eating about 16 ounces of rice, but that's split between 2 meals. So this meal I'm going to put in 8 ounces, 8 ounces of white rice. Something simple again. Your meals don't have to be nothing crazy, as long as it gets the job done. So that matters. So we got 8 ounces of white rice. Then we are going to put in about 5 ounces of steak. And the steak I'm using today is filet. No, kind of bougie, but again, like I said, this week we got lucky and found some good steak at a good price. There we go. 5 ounces of steak. And then we have 56 grams of avocado. Now, I personally don't like to use the big ones that you have to cut up into pieces, which I know might be a little better tasting, but this does the job right. I got it at Walmart. It's a spicy one. It's already pre-made guac. Not bad honestly. So yeah, we'll put in about 56 grams of this. As far as like my prep goes, honestly, so far it's been a lot easier than the first 3 to 4 days, like I was saying earlier. I'm really hoping that we can look pretty good. My goal for this prep and the competition in itself, I'm not going in with the mindset that I'm going to 100% win. I'm going in with the mindset that I want to bring the best of myself to the stage, right? Because I feel like sometimes a lot of competitors go into, mind you, this is my first show too, so a lot of competitors go into a show with this, which is not bad, a winner mentality of wanting to win, but then get so disappointed when they don't. And I feel like that's just mentally too tasking, mentally too draining to be thinking like that. So for me, I want to win. We're gonna pray and hope. Hopefully God has in His plans that we do win. My class at least. But I'm for sure going in with a humble mindset too. Of I just want to go and bring the best of myself, because again, it is my first show, and again, I'm not some genetic freak. So it's like, again, not trying to put excuses out there. It's just I want to go in realistically, humble mindedness, and I want to have a good time. I want to have a good time while I'm doing it. I want to look the best I've ever looked ever in my life, which I will. By November. I'm gonna be freaking shredded. I'm gonna be lifting my shirt. Tell me what you want. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But yeah, that's the whole goal. The goal is just to look myself the best and feel it. If I feel like I went on stage and I brought my best posing, I brought my best conditioning, brought my best just look in general for myself and for my team, like my coach, then that's what matters to me. I may come in like fourth, second, third, doesn't matter what place I come in. If I know I gave this 100% of my time and my effort, I can't be mad with that. Can't be mad with that. But sorry for the whole Yap says. So we put some 56 grams of this is what it looks like. Just a little thumbnail right there. But we have steak, rice, and we have avocado. I'm gonna heat this up real quick. Yes, I heated my avocado. Just like I heat up lettuce too. By the way, I get clowned on every single time. Whenever I was in my bulk, I used to put a lot of lettuce in. I used to heat up my lettuce. Yes, I used to heat up my lettuce to eat with my food. I know it's kind of weird, but I like this, so it's whatever. Doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. Now, I started doing this recently. I started actually putting the pineapple on top of my food, and Tyler, I did it yesterday. I seared the pineapple in the pan, which, dude, So good. If you've never had it, so good. The pineapple on top of rice and all that. Maybe just me because I haven't like had actual like different food, but um, freaking, it's so gas, so gas. Yeah. So right now, other than just making our meal prep right now, we're boiling some water for our rice, which I think should be done. Shouldn't that bad at all. We're making some rice right now. Making some rice, and then I got my shrimp defrosting right now at the moment. Um, gonna try to cook some of that after I eat for sure. Um, but yeah, this is what it should look like. Let's see. Bang. I like to cut my pineapple into halves before putting them in because it seems like I get more food in my mind at least. Another thing I started doing, I started drinking a shit ton of diet drinks, diet sodas, like just so much of it. I have this case, but I had like 2 liters of Sprite, 2 liters of root beer. Oh yeah, not to mention, from my first meal till now, I ate my first meal around 10:30. This right now is almost like 2 o'clock. I had a Pepsi Zero just to, you know, keep me kind of satisfied in between 2 meals. Here we go. That's perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, this is the funnel of my second meal: pineapple, steak, avocado, white rice. Plain, simple to its core, really, really good. And yeah, boys. Now I will see y'all again for our carb up before the gym in about an hour and a half by now. We're probably gonna try to mix it up. I'll probably do like a lightly salted apple cinnamon and probably like a caramel chocolate chip. These bad boys are gas. Um, from what I heard, because I haven't had them yet, but yeah, boys. I'll see you boys in a second. Bang. We're back. Okay. Now we're gonna take it to my little carb up sesh. Let's do a different angle real quick. Bang. Alright. So okay, let's see. But that is fine. Today we're rocking the this is the V5 Onyx. I call it the purple. Purple's my favorite color. Control. I'll show the fit in a second. Let's get into our meal real quick. So for our meal, usually before working out, like at least minimum 30 minutes, I'll have a protein shake. A protein shakes, and I'll have 4.5 rice cake. Doesn't matter which rice cake, just any rice cake. Usually what I have. Um, yeah, I do that, and then I'll have a Gatorade right now because we're cutting. Um, we've been doing zero Gatorade, so like no extra carbs, just more so for like I guess the electrolytes. But in this mini one, I'll add creatine. I'll add 2 scoops of creatine, and then I usually add my pre. I bought this pre from Pharaoh Subs, but I'm out. So I ordered some more, but that should be in sometime this week, hopefully. So instead, we went to the vitamin shop. That dollar deal. I only bought some of these, so all is well. All is well. And then as far as and I can't forget 20 grams of honey as well. Again, I'll put macros up right here. Everything I'm eating in this meal, and with the equate too. Yeah, usually throughout the day I'll have roughly like 5 meals. Yeah, I have breakfast, my second meal, carbo meal, my pre-workout meal, a post-workout meal, sorry, and then my late night meal, which that I save for like right before I go to bed, just so I feel full as I'm sleeping and whatnot. Like I was telling y'all boys earlier, this was filled up to the brim. We're almost down to the bottom, but I'm probably just gonna fill it up again to about like midway ish, and I'll add 3.5 scoops of these into my water. That's electrolytes, so just to get me going. So yeah, first time trying this flavor, by the way. This is the chocolate caramel flavor. I don't know if you can see that. Chocolate caramel flavor. My boy Tyler put me on, or you're gonna Stevie puts me on. But it sounds good. It sounds just a combination of both the caramel, which I already like, and the chocolate, which those are the two best flavors out there. So I'll put about 5 grams. Yeah, I'll put about 5 grams of honey on each of the rice cakes, just so you know. For 4, it should be 20, and then I'll have the half a rice cake with nothing on it. And I like, me personally, I sprinkle some Himalayan salt on it, or pink salt, you know, for the pumps. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, dude. Honestly, that is really it. I'll literally sip on my, I'll sip on this. Let me see if I can change the angle a bit. There we go. I'll sip on this while eating my carbs, and then after I'm done with all that, then I'll make this and just sip on that on the way to the gym. And by the time I get there, because it is like a 20-minute drive for me, it's pretty much digested, and if not, I warm up as well. So that gives me some time in between to actually like digest my carbs. If that makes sense. But yeah, that is meal number 3. This is my pre-workout meal. We have this every single day, and I love it. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the day. This and my last meal are my favorite parts of the day, because they're just so it's just sweets in a sense. But oh, let me show y'all boys what I picked up too. Bang. Alright, so guys, switch up the angle real quick. So, and this is for after prep. I'm not eating any of this right now. This is for after prep. Some Drizzlicious, bro. I've never had Drizzlicious before. Or maybe I have. I might be lying to you. I probably have. I tried this this one I'm about to show y'all. But I found this at Target the other day, and I like caramel things, so this one should be pretty gas. We have that one. And I found this one at Sam's. It's fudge brownie bites. This I had a bite of. This was really, really, I got a similar one, and it was really, really good. But we put those up here, and we forget, and we ascend. We ascend, baby. But yeah, no. So for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and eat up real quick. Eat all this up. Hit the gym. I'll probably end up doing some sort of like gym day video sometime this week, later this week. Just to take y'all to like what I do, because right now I'm running a upper lower split, or upper full body split type of thing. I do chest and back on my upper days, and I do a lower and arms and shoulders on like my lower days, and I do that just to even it out. And honestly, I've been feeling good. It works for me, and it allows me to do this with no rest days whatsoever. Thank you, Clark, for that method, by the way. Oh, and then let me show you my fit before I devour this scrumptious meal. So, Control Insanity pants. These are so gas. These are navy blue. I can't go wrong. I love these. I love these so much. I love Control Insanity. But these are the pants. This is the top right here. It's onyx. It's a purple. Yeah, there we go. Purple onyx. And I'll pair this up because I don't know if it's because I'm a lower body fat, but I stay cold all the time. My iron levels are fine. My blood pressure's fine. I just stay cold all the freaking time. So we're gonna equate that with one of the best pump covers in the game. Control Insanity pump covers. This is a Waffle Knit one. It's a purple. Again, like I told you, favorite color is purple. So I had to cop this one. So I'll just throw this bad boy over it, and then midway through my workout, whenever I feel warmed up and I feel just hot and warmed up, I'll take this daddy off and, you know, do my little chest and back flexion, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna go fuck up this meal real quick, and then you should next time you see me, we should be eating some more food. Some more food. Now we're up to our fourth meal of the day. Again, we're having rice, we have filet, and we have shrimp. Usually I have chicken. So what I did here was I kind of mixed up both the shrimp and the filet. I made it to where it was equal to 5 ounces of chicken breast, and I'll probably end up. And then again, I'll do 100 grams of pineapple. I'll do this. You know, gotta pair that bad boy up with a Diet Pepsi. This flavor is okay. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. But yeah, this is our post-workout meal. I had an upper day hit chest. Let's see if you can see. I had a chest and back day today. But about to heat this up, eat this up. And yeah, I'll have macros somewhere on the screen here as well. I'll have this, and then yeah, I have one more meal after this, which I'm gonna eat probably like 30 minutes after I eat this meal, or something like a 30 to an hour, just because it is pretty late. It's almost 8 o'clock, or it is 8 o'clock where I'm at. Yeah, pretty simple to its core. It's just rice and meat, protein with a little bit of fibers from the pineapple. Nothing crazy, but that's how it should be. You shouldn't be making complicated meals. Now you can if you want, but that's just not me. Yeah, so far, honestly, today's lift was really great. I didn't feel fatigued. I didn't, feel bad working out, because usually, when you start to eat less, you start to feel a little bit more worse and worse. But we did it, so it was pretty chill. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and chow down on this real quick, and then we should be back for our last meal of the day, and that's gonna be the video after that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We are back. We are back. I had a delicious meal, as you can tell. Straight to the dome. It was really, really good though. Really needed it. Now we're going to make my cream of rice. This is my last meal. Last meal, very simple too. I do about 50 grams of this Elevate cream of rice. 50 grams of this peanut butter version, or take a peanut butter cup version, and I do a whey drip, which this will be the last of this flavor because it is empty. Do a scoop of this, and then I'll add berries to it, and that is it. Berries, cream of rice, whey drip. That is it for the cream of rice. You know what I'm saying? And again, macros will be on screen somewhere. I don't necessarily. Sometimes I'll add sativa on top just to give it more like of a sugar flavor, but usually it's just that, just plain. I think it's really good. I actually ordered a Dubai chocolate one, which I'm gonna give a review once it comes in. So I'm super excited about that, and I'm getting a shit ton of protein thanks to my boy Tyler. He's hooking it up. He's a real one, bro. It's a brother right there forever. But yeah, I'm probably gonna make this real quick and then talk to y'all for a bit about some things I have planned, yeah, or I'll talk right now. So I thought that prep was going to be a lot harder than it seems like, and don't get me wrong, because that's what a lot of people make it out to be. And it's so far it's not, and that's probably because I'm not deep into it just yet. But I don't know. I was scared. I was very much scared of prepping
I was scared because I kept hearing horror stories of emotional demons and just in general people being angry all the time, which I understand because you're in a state of hunger. You're in a state of hunger. But something I'm going to remind myself on this prep that because I asked a lot of people like what's their number one advice, and it's to make sure you think before acting. Um, because a lot of people tend to lash out in anger or be a lot more irritable because they don't have food. Of course, you know you're gonna be a little bit more angry. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna keep in mind is to just be calm, be level headed when it comes to things. Uh, you know, because I've heard a lot of horror stories where people lose a lot of friends, they lose, uh, spouses and stuff because of prep, and that would not be me, buddy. That would not be me. I am not doing all that. By the way, for the cream of rice, I put 50 grams and I put 100 milliliters of water. Um, that way it comes out really nice. Because I messed up the first time I made it. I put 50 grams and I just put a bunch of water and it overflowed and it spilled all over my microwave and it was just a mess. It was a mess, but now we got it right and now it's delish. It's very delicious. But yeah, back to the whole gap. Um, yeah, I'm gonna keep it level headed throughout the whole prep, or try to at least. Um, and your boy's going to New York. I'm going to New York for a pop up meet for Control Insanity. And I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something. I won't say what it is, but I'm gonna try. Um, so if we work really hard right now in these 3 weeks without cheating on ourselves on our meals, hitting the gym fucking hard as hell, and yeah, just doing everything we need to do, it might get a little refeed when we're out there. I want to try some sushi or something, something that's again healthy enough to eat on a prep, but something that I don't usually have. And for me, that is sushi. I think my go-to cheat meal every time, every single time, is sushi. Um, I put this in the microwave for about a minute. Put it about for a minute, and then once it comes out, I'll either keep it how it is or I'll put it in for like another 15 to 30 minutes. Sorry, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds. There we go. Oh, yeah. And then as to make whey drip is super easy if you don't know how to make it. I So you use the grams in the bag. So this one scoop of this is 34 grams. So I'll do 34 grams of this, and then I'll do 34 milliliters of water. And you just mix it up, mix it, and it comes into like an icing, like type of consistency, and that's when you know you have a good whey drip. You know. So right here let's see if I have enough protein in here to make this. Hopefully we do. If not, I'm gonna be real sad. Okay, let's see. We don't. Man, I think we should be all right though. We'll be all right. Uh, we'll get some more protein tomorrow, so we're definitely gonna be okay. This sucks. It sucks I don't have enough protein. I wish I had another protein powder somewhere in here. Let me check what I do. Nah, no protein powder. It's chill though. It's chill. It's only one time. Um, so I'll put in. Ooh, that's a lot of water. I think I messed up my whey drip. But yeah, usually I'll have a scoop of that, make it into whey drip. But yeah, boys, I just want to look shredded. I want to look good in terms of like myself. I want to look good, and I just want to bring the best I can to stage, And that's really the mindset I'm going with this, you know. I was gonna say, let's say something else. I don't know, but have a lot of plans. I wanna do a couple of videos with doing different things. So, y'all boys stay tuned, stay tapped in. Be posting a lot more. I was scared to record on my phone because I was like, it's gonna look bad. But honestly, the videos I've been taking have been pretty good. So we're gonna continue doing that. Yeah, hold on. Let me finish this real quick. And then I'll do 100 grams of berries. Did I say that? Maybe I didn't. But yeah, I'll do 100 grams of berries, which actually we're gonna need to buy some more too. So yeah, this weight drip is kind of trash. It's okay though. It's only one meal. But yeah, it comes out like this consistency right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, you usually want to mix it in a little bit because the whole point of cream of rice is getting that little fluffiness, like a brownie type of texture, if that makes sense. Damn, part. There we go. So then I'll add it. I'll add it for another 30 seconds, and then that should be it. It should come out really, really good. Man, that is really good. It's come out really good. Got a lot of dishes to do after this. But yeah, that is what I eat in a day. For right now, I'm definitely gonna make more of these videos because as the weeks go on and Tri-8, we're going to end up, of course, lowering our food slowly but surely. Yeah, we're gonna lower our food slowly but surely. But look at that. That's perfect cream of rice if you ask me. You can't really see it on camera, but it's perfect cream of rice with some mid-whey drip because they have enough protein. But make the best of what we got, and this is what it looks like. Final thing. That looks delicious. Let's take a little bite real quick. Shit is hot. That is busting. That is busting. I look forward to that meal every single day. That and my pre-workout meal. But yeah, that is my what I eat in a day for right now. Next week might be something different. The week after that might be something different again. But I'm gonna leave you off with that. Thank y'all boys for watching, and just stay tuned because I'm gonna end up making an upper day a day from now. So Wednesday I'm gonna record an upper day for you, and just what I do for my upper day. So hopefully y'all come watch that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure to like, subscribe, because Rich Hud is going to the top. See y'all boys. Leave you a little bank.